first. Prince Harry deliberately ignored the feared warnings when the Queen neglected Lilibet. The Queen believed that Harry and Meghan would name their daughter Elizabeth, not Lilibet, after a phone call with the Duke of Sussex, and was taken aback when their choice was revealed, a friend and interior designer to the royals has claimed. Socialite Nicky Haslam, whose royal pals include everyone from the Duchess of Cornwall to Prince Michael of Kent, made the incredible claim on a recent podcast where he insisted the Sussexes should have named her Doria. Mr. Haslam alleged that the Queen had been under the impression that the child, who was born last June, would be named Elizabeth, and was surprised to discover that the couple had, in fact, called her Lilibet. He said, "I heard Harry, rang her and said, 'We want to call our daughter after you, Granny.' She said, 'How charming of you, thank you,' thinking that it would be Elizabeth. So they got the permission, but they didn't say the name." Speaking on the Third Act podcast, Mr. Haslam goes on to question why Harry and Meghan didn't name the baby after the American former actress's mother instead. "Why on earth didn't they call that baby Doria?" he asked, adding, "It's the prettiest name ever." A spokesman for the Sussexes did not comment, more than 3 days after the Daily Mail asked them about Haslam's claims. Mystery has surrounded the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's decision to call their daughter Lilibet since the BBC's royal correspondent, Johnny Diamond, claimed last year that they did not ask the Queen if they could use her family pet name. In response, Prince Harry and Meghan launched an unprecedented legal attack on the BBC, saying the story was false and defamatory. Their spokesman said, "The Duke spoke with his family in advance of the announcement. In fact, his grandmother was the first family member he called. During that conversation, he shared their hope of naming their daughter Lilibet in her honor. Had she not been supportive, they would not have used the name." Now, Mr. Haslam, a friend of the royals, has added to the mystery of what they did or didn't say in their telephone conversation with the monarch. Lilibet has important sentimental connotations for the Queen because it was the name used in private for her by her father, George VI, and by her late husband, Prince Philip. Buckingham Palace's decision not to publish the bombshell investigation into allegations of bullying by Meghan Markle is an olive branch to the Sussexes, a royal expert told Mail Online yesterday. Commentator and author Richard Fitzwilliams has claimed the royal household may hope that the couple could reciprocate in kind when it comes to Harry's upcoming memoirs and rumours of another sit-down with Oprah Winfrey. The Queen's aides today confirmed Buckingham Palace had revised its HR policies in the wake of the probe, but will not release the final report. As one royal insider claimed, the household seems to be terrified of upsetting or provoking Harry and Meghan. Mr. Fitzwilliams claims that publishing the findings would have had an incendiary impact on the already strained relations between the households in London and LA, and may even have led to a legal challenge. He said, "The palace, faced with the possibility of a memoir by Harry later this year and who knows what else if the Sussexes, as budding philanthropists, were antagonized, has simply closed it down. This is obviously an olive branch to the Sussexes too." And amid claims it will cause anguish for the aides who claimed they were bullied, he added, "This is not a monument to transparency and those involved may well feel hard done by, especially considering the allegations that Meghan ill-treated staff." The Queen announced the probe last year after sensational claims emerged 15 months ago following complaints by staff during a toxic period before the couple emigrated in early 2020.